Due to his family's extreme poverty, Red started working part-time delivering ice blocks at just 15 years old. Beyond the daily grind of hard labor, what hurt him most was the humiliation from his peers, who would deliberately shoo him away with impatient tones and honking horns, their urgency only making his situation more ridiculous. While other 15-year-olds were cruising in luxury cars and living in mansions, he was stuck doing dirty, back-breaking work. Though frustrated by this stark reality, Red knew he couldn't change things overnight. Just as he was reluctantly preparing for another day of work, a crumpled old newspaper in the weeds caught his eye. It featured the legendary story of billionaire Andrew, who had also dropped out of school at 15 and endured discrimination and humiliation before ultimately becoming a billionaire through sheer determination. This one shared experience set Red's blood on fire. He swore he'd become successful just like Andrew. Returning to his bare-bones home, Red immediately shared his revelation with his father, convinced he was destined to be the next Andrew and would surely become a billionaire. But his father's face twisted with disgust, and he launched into a cruel tirade that crushed Red's dreams. Though deeply disappointed by his father's harsh words, Red didn't dare talk back, but a stubborn resolve was already taking root in his heart. That night, watching his seriously ill mother lying helplessly in bed, Red's hunger for success became even more urgent. To break free from the constraints of his cramped household, he made a life-changing decision. He would run away from home. Though he had no idea where to go next, he knew that one less mouth to feed at home meant more money for his mother's medicine. He refused to believe he was destined to be the failure his father saw him as. He was going to find his own opportunities. Red had just one conviction: when he returned, he'd be a wealthy man. But he had no way of knowing that this goodbye would be the last time he'd ever see his mother. With help from a stranger, Red managed to hop aboard a train heading into the distance. After a day and night of travel, they passed through a remote Texas town where the man jumped off without hesitation. When Red hesitantly followed, the stranger had already vanished. With no direction, he could only follow other people until he reached a nearby ranch. Luckily, the ranch owner was hiring workers. Desperate for a job, Red put on an enthusiastic display, even trying to lift one of the other men.